Yo, what's up? It's my mum's boy, Chico Boyne, back again. And well, hasn't the last 24 hours or so for this franchise been interesting? With Activision coming out now and saying that they've let go of all their customer service and they're going to outsource it. Dev's been let off from different developers to pretty much not be working on any games. Um, and then also with the big announcement that Sony have just dropped an update on the PS5 that pretty much stops anyone using the Chronos Zen from using it. It bans it straight away. It won't recognize it. It won't work. It has been massive for the last, what, 24 to 48 hours. First off, we'll touch on what's going on with Activision and what's going on with Microsoft taking over pretty much the operations of Activision from Sony. At the end of the day, it was going to happen. Microsoft has just been pretty much announced that they are a $1 trillion business. The first $1 trillion business in the world. And in reality, when you turn around and acquire businesses, other businesses, and you fork out a lot of money, pretty much what happens is they want their investment back. They want the return on what they've invested in. And the unfortunate thing is, they want quick. I've worked in businesses. I've worked in a lot of things, a lot of corporate businesses where pretty much, that's what they want. And unfortunately, what happens is the best way that they feel to get their return is to pretty much start putting people off. They don't look at the people up the top. They don't look at you've got Joe Blow who's earning $40 million a year being a CEO of the company or whatever. They don't look at that. They don't look at those sort of things. What they look at is the easy way, and the easy way for them is to turn around and say, you know what, we'll cut back on devs, we'll cut back on this, we'll cut back on that. So then they try to get the return on their investment ASAP, and that's what Microsoft have done. They have turned around now and pretty much said, well, we want a return. We've just forked out millions and millions and billions of dollars for the acquisition of Activision and everyone else involved with this franchise of Modern Warfare or Call of Duty. We want a return. We want it quick. It's happened. They have just pretty much started to drain and said, well, we want to get rid of this. We want to get the problem with that is they think that they can still make a good product with less resources. It doesn't work. You think it's taken 5 devs to do one particular project on a game, and now they've cut it back to 1 dev. You are not going to get the same product. You are not going to get the same anything. It won't work. It will not work. Things will start to crack. We're looking at Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 have actually, they've slipped. They've slept in the last probably. These 2 games haven't been the games that they thought that they. And you imagine taking more devs away from these projects. It's not going to be good. It won't be good for the game. It won't be good for the franchise. And what it'll do, it'll look at games like X Defiant that are coming out. And I hope it doesn't happen, but unfortunately, it will. That they'll just turn around and the games will die. Like we're looking at rehashed. We're looking at rehashed maps and that now for Modern Warfare 3. We're looking at they're bringing they got a mosh pit now of Modern Warfare 2 maps. Nothing. We've had a couple of new maps since launch. Everything else has been rehashed. You've got to start to wonder why are these maps and game modes and that being rehashed? New game, new maps, and that's why. And you will find this franchise.
He's just scamming my whole fucking life.
You'll find that this franchise will start to fall apart because they've turned around.
I had one hand on my dick the whole time.
They'll turn around and just things won't happen as frequently and as fluently as they should because they've cut the devs down. And you'll find that a lot of little games that they were working on or whatever just won't happen now. It's big news. It's massive news. But unfortunately, as I said, Microsoft had an acquisition of a business. They've paid a shit ton of money for it. They want to return it, and the best way, and they want to make money. They want to be able to turn around and look at it and go, okay, how do we make money on this? How do we make money the easy way? The CEOs of Microsoft are earning $100 million a year or whatever. They don't care. They don't care about them because they're safe. It's the small devs that have lost their jobs. Is gaming dying? I hope it's not. But hopefully these devs will get roles elsewhere. And look, hopefully this franchise doesn't fall apart. But it doesn't look good. And as I said, I work in a business where we deal with corporates, we deal with these sort of things, where there's a acquisition of another business, and then all of a sudden they start to push people out and say, no, we can do it this way, and a lot of times, 9 out of 10 times, it doesn't happen. It doesn't work. Businesses things they just fall apart because, as I said, you're putting pressure on the people that are working there to do the jobs that those and two others were doing, and they rely on one person to do it. It's just a lot of things can go wrong. And the second thing, which is I think it'll be detrimental because you think about the advertisement that they put. I live in Australia. We don't see a lot of advertisement for Modern Warfare, new games, or whatever. It comes up. I see it on YouTube pretty much. It comes up. Oh, there's a new game. Blah blah blah. You see the trailers. Blah, blah, blah. Now, the people that advertise the game for Modern Warfare and that are content creators. People that turn around, streamers and content creators, because what happens is they play the game. They get to play the games first if they're privileged enough. And then what happens is they then show it on YouTube, and people on YouTube watch it, and then they go, yep, this is a great game. Or they get, or YouTubers, streamers, or whatever, they will review the game, and people take their reviews as gospel. So Activision and everyone else, they don't need to fork out a lot of money for advertisement because people are getting paid on YouTube to do it, and they're doing it for them. What's happened now, though, is Sony have pretty much, and we're not seeing a customer, we're not seeing a person anyway. What's happened now is Sony have pretty much, they've sent out an update on the PS5 that pretty much, if you are using a Chronos Zen, you cannot use it. And what that's going to do for a lot of people, and we know there's a lot of streamers, a lot of content creators out there that they do cheat. What that's going to do is it's going to pretty much, there'll be a lot of content creators that are going to have to try, they'll be scrambling now to work out what the hell are they going to do. How are they going to create content and make money when they were using devices that help them with aim assist, aimbotting, no recoil, that sort of thing. How are they going to make content? So it's going to be interesting. You'll find a lot of creators will probably, I don't know what they're going to do, to be honest. I don't know really what they're going to do, but for me, I think it's great. I honestly think that it's fantastic that Sony have done that. The thing is, okay, people say, but you got Xbox and you've got PC. Well, okay, Xbox, but Sony do it pretty well. Sony do it really well with their PS5. Now, the thing is, if it's true, Sony, the new PS5 Pro is meant to be 165 hertz on 4K. Why would you use a computer? Pretty basic. Why the hell would you use a computer when you can get 165 hertz 4K on a PS5 Pro? So, again, what's it gonna do for Activision and everyone else? Well, it's gonna make it so. There's going to be some issues where, you're not going to have content creators. You're not going to have content creators doing their advertisement for them because, and that brings me to pretty much, we look at Activision and we look at, Ricochet, anti-cheat, and we know it's there. Right? We know it's there. Well, but do we? I've seen a lot of videos of, this is what happens if you get, at the start it was, you would shoot someone and they would have no damage. If you're cheating, you'd shoot someone and they have no damage. Then it was a couple other things, and now it's pretty much the non-cheater goes invisible. Right? The non-cheater goes invisible, and you can't see them. So pretty much you're shooting as a cheater, you're shooting and you cannot see them. So they say that's what happens. Now I've seen videos, Jack Frags, I love his work. Jack Frags posted up and showed what Ricochet is actually doing. But I have never ever been on a game where it's happened. I've never seen other people say, "Hey, Ricochet does work," because have a look at this. I've been in a game and these things actually happen. I honestly don't think the Ricochet anti-cheat is as good as what you're saying it is. For the simple reason of that is, and then you think about it. If you have got, and what I just said before about Activision and that, they rely on content creators to advertise. Right? They rely on content creators to advertise. If these content creators, 100%, these content creators, they are not legit. Like, a lot of them are not legit, right? And I know they're not legit. On PS5 with Kronos, which is going to stop, and on PC with with cheating hardware. It is not. They are not legit. What does that mean? Right? Activision and that ain't going to have a completely active anti-cheat on there, because if that happened, they would stop. They would stop people. That would stop people from doing their content creation. And when people stop content creating, Activision's advertisement stops. So you think about it. I had a guy the other day turn around and go, "How could I cheat? I'm on level 250." Because you've gotten away with it. Because the anti-cheat doesn't work. You've got content creators that are on level 250. You've got Warzone. You look at, they go, "Oh, it's cheats in Warzone," and you look at them, and they're level 250. How else have they got away with it? Because Activision will never ever have a anti-cheat that's going to actually ban or whatever anybody. And like we say about shadow banning and everything else, but they go onto another account. at the end of the day, it is content creators that actually do the advertisement for Activision. And if you have got no content creator doing anything, you haven't got a game. And that's basically the bottom line. Because if you haven't got anyone creating content, you haven't got a game. Because they'll get found out. And as I said, you'll find now, especially with the PS5 update, when Kronos is saying, "Oh, don't update, we'll try and work it out, So yeah, some of them are going to do that, but yeah, Sony, mate, straight up doing the whole thing now, in getting rid of cheating. Activision needs to turn around and follow suit. Yeah, Activision need to follow suit, and just do it, because it's going to be it could be detrimental for your game, but yeah, but just do it. Get rid of the cheating. But yeah, so a massive 24 hours, 48 hours in gaming, especially for this franchise. And all. Yeah, it's been huge with Activision getting rid of Microsoft. I wouldn't say Activision are doing it. I'd say Microsoft, or the business people of Microsoft have told them to do it. PS5 update where you can't use Kronos anymore. Yeah, what's it going to do for the franchise? Who knows? I hope cheating part gets knocked out of it, but I just hope that everybody, the game doesn't suffer. I hope the game doesn't suffer because of because of devs being put off and just not enough. Nothing. They can't do anything. The game suffers because there's not enough devs working on the games, and they start to penny pinch and start cutting corners. I hope that doesn't work. But who knows? I've seen it before. I work in a business in corporate. I've seen it happen many times. But who knows? Anyway, that is me on the last 24 hours or so with this franchise. It's watch this space, because I think there's going to be a lot more that's going to happen. And will it affect this franchise? I hope not, but who knows? You might find that. We're meant to be getting a game out this year, and 3 games in 3 years. It doesn't sit well with me. Anyway, that is me, Chico Bean, and I'm out. Bye bye.